Over the last few years of making money online, all that good stuff, being able to live in Thailand, Dubai, the Philippines, traveling the world, meeting my dream girl, and just creating the dream life. A lot of people have their own dreams. They want to own a farm, they want to catch a lot of fish in the ocean, whatever their dreams are. But for myself, my dream was to be able to travel the world, make money online, and to be able to create a life completely on my own terms, to be able to do exactly what I want to do, when I want to do it, with who I want to do it with. And with getting to that point of full time location and financial freedom, it's a very hard process for most people. And that's because they aren't set up in the environments where it's easy. And let me explain. With your environment, it literally will determine whether or not the success point of your life, like where you want to go, is going to be a very, very hard path, or it's going to be very seamless and very easy. And it's just a matter of time. For example, we'll take my previous self back in university where I was drinking, smoking weed, partying, hanging out with the wrong group of people, just really grinding in the complete wrong direction. I would have never been able to get to where I am today. Number one, my network was off. It was not aligned with being able to surround myself with killers, people making 10K, 50K, 100K a month online. Most of my friends back then were doing the exact same thing as me. They were drinking, partying, all that bad stuff, all the degenerate things. It was just very easy for me to do those types of things instead of comparing to now, where all I'm surrounded by is people that are making money online. Because as you guys know, I'm in Bangkok, Thailand, out here for the last 2 years, and you can't really work a 9 to 5. You can't be a Grab driver. You can't work at 7-Eleven or these other in-person jobs just because it's absolutely illegal. So every single person that's out here that's a foreigner is either A, retired, B, runs a business remotely, or C, works online like me in high ticket sales, e-commerce, crypto, OFM, whatever it may be. And guys, it's literally a cliche saying that you are the average of the 5 people you hang around, but it's absolutely true. So if you're wanting to be able to make money online, travel the world, and get to that level where you think of it as success, and you're surrounded by very non-successful people, I would just take a very cold, hard look at your life at the moment and just know that there's going to be a trade-off. Either you're going to get your friends that you have right now that aren't really helping you get anywhere in life, they might even be destroying you, or the dream life that you've always wanted. And the thing is with making that trade-off is whichever one you pick, the other one you're not going to get. So when making a decision whether you're going to just stay around your friends who are just, your friends maybe because you guys do the same vices together, make the same wrong decisions together, they might only be your friends just because of that. And I found that for myself. Like most of my friends, right when I stopped smoking weed, going to parties, drinking, I lost a lot of quote unquote friends who weren't really there after I started going down the more virtuous path when I was trying to level up myself, going to the gym, making money online. Like they just kind of cut me off just because when people see that you're going down a path that's uncomfortable, maybe it's risky, maybe it gets them to be it requires a lot of action and willpower to be able to move down that path. They don't really want to associate with you because they know that you were exactly where they were, and now that you're moving on and you're going down a different path that they think is really hard for them, they're going to get a little bit envious. Their ego can't really handle it, so they're going to try to drag you back down to their level, which is completely natural. You don't have to blame them, but if you do want to cut out the negativity, you just have to cut some people off, to be completely honest. It's very hard, especially because like most people, most of your friends that you have that I had in the past, I thought that they were going to be there forever, that they were my lifetime mates. But after seeing like their true colors, after I took a very big risk coming out here to Thailand and them seeing my stories, traveling, sparring, getting my dream girl, they're just, talking shit all the time about me, saying like I'm scamming, all this type of stuff. And then I just have to cut them off just because like you just can't, the negativity is like such a low frequency that it might even hold you back to get to where you need to be. So number one, network. Number two is just setting up yourself in terms of like your work situation to be able to make work super seamless. I literally just had to do this for myself. My workstation was just in the living room about 30 minutes ago. But after being in this new condo, for like about a week and a half, almost 2 weeks, I found that I really wasn't able to sit down, work, make videos, take sales calls, like without any like, I don't know how to say it. Like I was just like really not in the moment, if that makes sense. I was worried about like someone walking behind me, maybe someone coming at and asking me a question. But now I'm in my bedroom. I set up my workstation in here, and now I can literally just get out of bed, come over here, work on my sales calls, make YouTube videos, whatever I need to do, train or talk to my people inside of Living Unchained. It's a lot easier and there's a lot less distractions. My door is literally locked right now, and the fact that I know that no one can come in my room is just an absolute game changer compared to having my work set up back out in the living room. Now, that's just a quick example of like how you need to set up your work situation. You just need to be able to realize and understand that your work situation and how you're able to input the inputs that you need to do to start moving the needle forward. Like the harder it is to work, the harder it is to get to where you want to go. So if you change that around and you make it very, very easy to start working to do the inputs that you need to do, the easier it will get to be able to get to where you want to go. It's a very, very simple process. And to be completely honest, I don't know why it took me so long to move everything in here. Maybe it is a little bit heavy, the desk, the lights. As you guys can see, the lights right there. Magnificent lighting, but for my main channel, this is going on my second one. I'm gonna have to post these videos during the day just because like these lights can't be in the background. Looks quite weird, to be completely honest. But yeah, just make sure that whatever you're doing, e-commerce, high ticket sales, any type of online business, you're going to be working on your laptop, your phone or laptop, and you want to have no distractions, minimal if possible, just because like if you have these people coming up to you asking questions, you have your phone, your iPad, all these things that are active, do not disturb is off. You're going to be getting calls, texts. Your mind is going to be all over the place. But if you shut everything out and it's just you and the work and what needs to be done each and every single day, then the easier it will be to be able to do it. And I found that even within moving in here the first 20 minutes, I'm like, oh, well, the camera's set up, the door is locked. I'm going to go ahead and shoot a video. So that's what I'm doing right now. Now, of course, I have a few sales calls later, but yeah, the top two things I would say to be able to make success very, very easy is just surround yourself with the right people and make working easy. And then with number three, just a little bonus kind of add-on to the video is that you just want to feel good. You want to be able to work, feel good. And I found this for myself over the last almost month, maybe 2 months now. What I tried to do with my friends as well, we're on like a challenge. There's a few different things we have to do throughout the day. But I would try to wake up and get straight to work, whether that be sales calls, making YouTube, creating reels, training, helping people inside of Living Unchained. I try to do that right after I wake up. But the thing is, when you're sleeping, I think you're at a very low frequency. I'm not quite sure. You guys can correct me in the comments. But like when you wake up, you're not like peak frequency immediately. Like you don't just get up out of bed and turn into Superman. That's not how it works. I mean, if not for me at least. And then I like that what you need to do and what I found that helps me best to get to a high frequency state before I start working to actually be productive and to truly enjoy what I'm doing is to get into that high frequency state first. And you just need to find out what that is for you. For every single person, it's different. You just need to find what you enjoy and what gets you into that groove, what gets you present and gets you very, very energetic to be able to put out what you need to do into the world at a very, very high level. Because when I was, just waking up and coming over here to my laptop, I was getting very, very low level work and not really being as productive as I'd want to be. But now after going to the gym, walking around a bit, getting some coffee, getting some sunlight, and just feeling good, getting social, making friends, talking to people at the gym and at the coffee shop, I'm able to get into a lot higher frequency state than just getting right into my laptop and staring at a screen. Now now looking back on it, it's very common sense. That's why I feel a lot better now than in the past few months or a month, because I'm able to actually get my blood moving, my heart pumping, my blood loose, all these things, the stuff melts from your face. You just feel a lot more fluid and a lot more productive and energetic compared to just getting up from your bed where you're laying down to sitting down. There's just not a lot of movement, not a lot of frequency, not a lot of energy in those types of transitions. So I'd recommend to at least go to the gym, walk around a little bit, at least 2,000 to 4,000 steps, get some sunlight, maybe a coffee if you're into that, and then get to work. So those are my top three things, guys, to be able to make success very, very easy. Surround yourself with the right people. What's number two? Yeah, make working very, very easy. And then number three, get into a very, very high frequency state before you start working. Now, that doesn't mean go off, do the gym, do all these things, and then work when you have very, very low energy left. It's kind of like because you only have a certain amount of energy and willpower during the day. So you're starting off here, you're going up, you're going up, you're going to the gym, drinking coffee, getting sunlight, and then you're kind of near the peak. Now, if you keep going, maybe you go to the club, maybe you go to the restaurant with your friends, your energy might start declining, and when you get back, you're too tired to work. Now, of course, you can down another coffee, a snuzz to get you back in the game. But what I do is I just go to the gym. I don't go hang out with all my friends at first. Maybe I do after work. But at the peak of my energy, right when I'm about to peak, I get back to the computer, take sales calls, make YouTube videos, and then I get the work done and then do what I want to do, hang out with my girlfriend, my friends, go enjoy the rest of the day, which is what I'm about to do right now. I'm about to go order a juicy, juicy steak at M Courtier. It's walking distance. I'm very blessed to be able to be at this certain point in my life. That's another thing I'd recommend to you guys, just to be very, very grateful, even if you're at the bottom right now. I kind of do miss being at the bottom myself, where I had nothing to lose and everything to gain, just because there's literally no risk to whatever you're doing. Like going out to Thailand with $1,500 to my name, no income whatsoever. I don't know. It's just like it's such a surreal, eerie feeling when you're on a plane going all the way across the world, not knowing a single person, and your back is against the wall and you have to make it work because you have no income whatsoever. It's such an exciting adventure. I do miss that thrill of like going out there into the world, not knowing what's going to happen. But now Bangkok is home. I'm very comfortable here. So with being comfortable, you always have to make yourself uncomfortable. So that way you're always growing. Because if you're not growing, you're dying, declining, and then you'll end up dead. So we don't want that to happen, guys. It's been an absolute pleasure. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed, and I will see you guys in the next one.